And we're back with the next part. So what we are going to be doing in this one then is carrying on from where we left off, and all you want to do for this is come inside where we're just going to dot some torches around. Now for this bit you need to place the torch in exactly the same place, as we are going to be adding some snow in a second, so to make sure it doesn't melt. That's all of our torches removed, now just go ahead though and add the new ones in. Then after this, as you can see in the image, what you want to do is add your quartz slabs in front of every grey wool row on this section. After this, what we are going to be adding in front is our chairs, and as I mentioned, we are going to be making out of snow. So what you want to do to start this off is come to the corner and on every other block 4 times, you just want to add a block of snow. Then after this, on either side of all of the snow blocks, what you want to do is add 7 layers of snow, so it should just finish at 1 layer beneath the snow block next to it. And after this, in front of the slightly shorter snow block we just added, what you want to do is add 6 layers of snow. So once you have done that to finish off our chairs, what you want to do in the remaining 4 spaces is just place 3 layers of snow. And there you go, that's the first lot of chairs added. What we are going to do now though is do exactly the same on the opposite wall. So again, just starting off by placing 4 blocks out with your whole snow blocks, and just making sure to leave a 1 block space between each of them. Then as we did before on either side of these snow blocks, what you want to add is 7 layers of snow. And in front of all of the shorter blocks we just added, what you want to add is 6 layers of snow. Then to finish off our chairs in the 4 remaining spaces, just add in 3 hive or snow layers again. And there you go, that's all of our chairs placed. What we are going to do now though to finish up this section is you just want to come behind us, and in the corner you just want to place an L shape with your bookshelves, and just making sure to make it 2 high as well. Now that we've finished off this section, what we are going to do is come behind us. We're just going to start off by doing exactly the same, just dotting some torches around. Now it doesn't actually matter where you want to dot these round, as we aren't actually going to be adding any snow, so you can actually put these where you like. After this, what we are going to be adding is our chairs, and for this, we're just going to be adding 3 chairs in total. Now for the first one then, you just want to come 1 block out diagonal from the corner, and for the second one, you just want to come 1 block away from that, and 2 blocks in front of that for the last one. Now around all 3 of our chairs, what we are just going to be adding is item frames, and for this, you just want to add 2 around the centre one, and then 3 around the outside 2. So that's the middle one done, and as I mentioned for the outside 2, what we want to add is 3 item frames in total. So to finish this room off before we come to the next one, what you want to do is come in line with the far left and 2 chairs, and on the desk what you want to add is a pressure plate, followed by painting in front of the 2 chairs. And there you go, that's this room done. What we are going to do now though is come into the next room. We're just going to start off by removing the torches already here and just sticking them in a better place. Then after this, for the desk in front, what we're going to do is add 2 chairs this time, and for both of these you just want to add them 1 block diagonal from the corner of our grey wall. Now just add your iron frames around the 2 chairs. And what we are going to be adding on top of our desk, as we did in the other room, it's 2 computers. Now for this, you just want to come in line with both the chairs, where we're just going to be adding a pressure plate, followed by painting again. After this, before we divide up the room into 2, what we're going to do is come behind us, where we're just going to add our oak leaves. Now for this, you just want to come in line with the far left hand chair, which you want to come against the wall. We're just going to clear out the first 4 blocks, and you just want to dig down 2 for all of these. Then across the bottom row you just want to add your glowstone, and on top of this you just want to place 5 high of your oak leaves. And there you go, that's that bit done. What we are going to do now though is add a wall to divide up this room into 2. So for this then, just come to the corner where you just want to extend across your quartz all the way across, and afterwards just extend it up as well. Then in front of this wall, what we are going to be adding is our shelves, but first what you want to do is add a torch in either corner. For our shelves then, we are just going to be using our birchwood slabs, and on every other row, as you can see in the image, what you want to do is alternate between leaving a 1 block space on either side, all the way up. And after this, on the 3 1 block spaces on top of our birchwood slabs, what you want to add is a plant pot with a flower in. So to finish off this room now, what we are going to add is a rug in front, and for this just come into the corner where 1 block out diagonal, you just want to place it at 4x4 with your white carpet. Now just come back out this room where we can start off by removing the torches out here and just putting them in a better place. So once you have done that, all we need to do is finish up the last room down here, and then we can come up to the second floor. So what we're going to do to start this off, as we have with every room, is we're just going to remove the torches already in it and just put them in a better place. Then you can just fill in this small space here with your quartz. And after this, what we are going to be adding is 2 chairs, and for the first one, what you want to do is come to the corner where you just want to place that 1 spruce wood stair facing inwards, and for the rest of them you just want to place them all outwards. Then to do the same on the opposite wall in front of the space that we just filled in. So now that we've added these 2 chairs, what we are going to add next is a water cooler, and then after that we're just going to be adding a rug and a couple of paintings. But for the water cooler then, what you want to add is a spruce wood block with a blue stained glass block on top, and then in front of the spruce wood block what you want to add is a lever. For our rug again then, we're going to be using our white carpet, and what you want to do to place your rug, you should come to the corner and 1 block out, you just want to place it at 6x2 with your white carpet. So lastly, to finish up this room, what we are just going to be adding is 2 paintings. Now for the first one then, you just want to come above the first chair we added, and from the corner on the 3rd block out on the 2nd block up, what you want to do is add a 2x2 painting. And then for the second one, what we are going to do is come above our 2nd chair, and you just want to add it on the block that connects our grey wall and our quartz together. So now that we've finished off this room and all of the ground floor, what we can come and do is start on our elevator shaft before we work on the next floor. So what you want to do for this, just come to the corner where you just want to remove the corner block of quartz, and just want to come up to the 2nd floor. And once you have done that and come through to the 2nd floor, what you want to do is extend this block that we just cleared out forward another 5 more blocks. Then on the right hand side, the last block, just removing another 8 blocks. And then behind the last block, you want to carry on clearing it all the way to the wall. And after this, for all the quartz blocks left within this space, what you want to do is clear them all out. Now that you've done that, what you want to do is do exactly the same above us. So again, just come to the corner, we just want to move the corner block of quartz. Then just clearing out the first 5 blocks in front of this, and just another 8 on the right hand side, the last block. So to finish this bit off, just extend the last block back, and then you can clear out all of the quartz blocks left within this space. Before we go ahead and actually extend the walls up for our elevator shaft, what we are going to do is add some torches to both the 2nd and 3rd floor. Once you have done that for all of our grey wool for our elevator shaft, what you want to do is bring it all up by one more row. And once you've done that for the far left hand 2 rows in the front right hand row, what you want to do is extend all of these up as high as they'll go. And that's the first one extended up, now just do the 2 remaining. That's the far left hand 2 rows done, and as I mentioned then, you want to do exactly the same for the front right hand row. The last thing we're going to be doing for this part on our elevator shaft is for the top 2 front rows, is you just want to fill them both in with your grey wool. And there you go, that's that bit done. What we are going to do now before we do actually start on our floor plan is this quartz bit on the outside here, which can extend it all out by another 2 more blocks. And once you have done that, just come to the corner here where on the 4th block out, you should want to count another 7 blocks back, and on the 8th block, what you want to do is place a row of light grey wool all the way across the wall. So on the block in front of the far left hand light grey wool block, what you want to do is count 6 blocks across at a way you just want to place it 2 blocks out with your grey wool. Then on the right of the last block, just another 5. And after you have actually done that, what you can do for your light grey wool is you want to extend it all the way up as high as it will go. So behind the far right hand side of our light grey wall, what we are just going to add now is a doorway. And for this, what you want to do is come behind the top block where we're just going to extend 6 blocks out with our light grey wall. And then beneath the last block, what you want to do is just extend it all the way to the floor. Then on the right hand side of this, just extending 8 blocks out with your grey carpet, and again you want to extend this up as high as it will go. And on the right of this, to finish off, what you want to add is another row of light grey wool, and again you want to extend this one out all the way to the wall afterwards. Then to finish off, what you want to do on the other side is extend the top block of light grey wall out all the way to the wall. And there you go, that's that bit done now, and that is actually the last thing we're going to be doing for this part. What we are going to be doing in the next part though is carrying on with this floor, and hopefully in the following part we'll be able to start on the third floor as well.